This right here, ARH, is a smasher of a video today. A smasher, I say.
IDAHO4.
A cracker, in fact. Shall I give you a few clips? Bear with. So he takes us through his sort of journey into this case, as in his thoughts from the beginning, and it's really retrospective, but it is really useful to sort of look at the whole, at the totality of the fuckery of the total clusterfuck. And he says something that I don't even remember if that, I have a feeling this is what my initial reaction was with the whole Buck Rogers, I want to say. Not Buck Rogers, not Elliot Rogers, not Mr. Rogers. Go on, tell me. Papa Rogers. Papa. Yeah. I have a feeling but you forget what well, I do anyway, forget where I was to begin with. I'll think one thing and then I'm over here and thinking another thing, then I'm over there. That's just me. But yeah, he's so right on this. He's on the money, totally on the money. But I think he leads up to this, so just bear with. He'll start talking about old Papa Rogers.
That it was a K-bar knife. Then people started stating that there was possibly a sheath at the scene, all because there's a portrayer of somebody online giving out details that everybody believes could be a potential part of the actual case. Papa Rogers just started talking. So that kind of caught my eye, and everybody's saying it's a potential this or a potential that, even getting him shut down on Facebook. And in the back of my head, I had to go back to my wife. I said, honey, LE is playing a game. Well, yeah, Albert, you've been saying that since the start. All the stuff you come talk to me, they're playing a game. I said, no, honey, it's deeper than that. She goes, what do you mean? I said, they're releasing info through a fake account on Facebook, and they're getting people riled up and discussing the case within these Facebook groups. And she looked at me and she goes, Albert, you know they do that all the time. Yeah, you're right, honey, I know it. They do. They go.
Yeah, I saw that goosebumps when I was just like, yeah, that's totally, just so many things they prepare the ground. Each time they're going to reveal something, they prepared the ground with the incel theory that they put out into the media, ready for Brian Koberger to make his entrance. Obviously using the name Papa Rogers, so that made us all think of Elliot Rogers. Not that I would have known who Elliot Rogers was at the time, but I didn't know what an incel was at the time. So but I do now. And so many times things have been leaked into the media to pave the way so that you go, oh yeah, because that, oh yeah, it must be. And I'm probably gonna keep saying I'll do a video on this, I'll do a video on that. I'm gonna do a video on all the ways that via the mainstream media, the authorities have paved the way for this conviction. There are so many things, so many articles and things. Like initially we had people, old roommates like Ryan Augusta saying you can't hear anything upstairs when you're downstairs, until they were forced to reveal that Bethany, Dylan was actually upstairs. But that was another thing where it was like paving the way, explaining it away, we've already explained why these two couldn't hear anything. But then I know Lana revealed that Dylan was in the room that she was in, and I don't know, there must have been more leaks about that, and so they were like, oh fuck, we can't do that now. But that had been dealt with, that problem with the two roommates. So then they must have needed to have Dylan as actually, what's a better idea? Well, we could have Dylan as a witness. I don't know, that bit I'm not so sure on. I don't know, but I mean, who knows? But there are so many ways that they've paved the way for this conviction. Anyway, check this video out. He's on it today.